Hey everybody, hope all y'all having a good time out there. It's Thursday evening. If I'm a little out of breath, it's because I am. Um, uh, Most of y'all know that I've not been in any live streams or anything since Thursday of last week or since the last time I've done my live. I was having trouble breathing that night, and I've been having a lot more problems since then. And I've just not been able to get on here, or actually, I've not even been able to get out of my chair. Um, it's just been so bad with my breathing and everything. I don't know if it's just where the heat is so high, which it shouldn't have any effect on me because I ain't out in it. But the humidity and with all the carbon dioxide that's building up in my lungs is my biggest problem. I can't seem to keep it out and keep it down low enough that it lets enough oxygen in for me to breathe. I've been fighting with that for the last couple of days, and but today it was only about 66 degrees, and the humidity was dropped down, so it made it a little bit easier for me to breathe. That's the reason why I went ahead and posted that I was doing this live. Um, but now I may, only be able to do it for a couple of hours instead of 3 or 4 or 4 or 5 like I usually do. But anyway, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in here tonight. I know we've got several on here. I see, got David out there, Stephen, Holden. We got Marcy. Got Paul from over across the pond, and it's good to see all of y'all from over that y'all set up, late, and take time, to come on uh, and share it. Also, see Connie was the first one on here. Good to see her on here too. Um, Chris, appreciate you stopping in. But like I said, if y'all, if I have a real hard time breathing, y'all just let me know and I'll mute my mic so you ain't breathing so hard. But as long as I'm sitting here all still, I should be okay. But it's just, it's just a little rough to do. Um, where, this carbon dioxide is, it takes up more space in my lungs than my oxygen does. And it just makes it hard, to be able to breathe. And it's hard to get it back out. It's even worse. Hey, Ted, Sue, I appreciate you tuning in here. Link, stop page if you want to hop on again. More than welcome. And I hate that I didn't get to come on yours Sunday or yes or Tuesday, but I just felt so bad that there's just no way that I could do it. And I hope you understand. And because my health comes first before any YouTube does, and I have to try to do what I can. Uh, I wish I was able to do everything that everybody else does, but sometimes that's not possible. I mean, most of y'all can just hop up and go in another room or go outside or do whatever. I can't do that. For me, it's a job. Like them anyway. Like I said, I'll stay on here as long as I can. As long as we're having a good time, that's what matters. Oh, and Cliff, I wasn't trying to ignore you either. I was just getting out of breath trying to tell everything before I did get out of breath. But yeah, and I apologize to you too, Cliff, for not being able to get on your live stream Monday night. Um, and Andy, I don't know who you are. I ain't ever seen you on here before, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I guess your health does come first, but you guys mean a lot to me too, and I'd put you all at second anyway. But I just hate that I wasn't able to share on your all's live stream like I always do or usually do. I know Brian, he sent me a message Saturday night or actually Marcy did want to know, how I was doing or why I wasn't in there. And then Brian sent me one later, wanting to know if I was okay. Um, and then Joey, he's been checking on me, and Jess, she messaged me to see how I was doing. And I know you all, you know, want to keep a check on me and everything. And I really appreciate that, and that means a lot. But I just want try to do my best that I can, on be able to at least do my live stream, And I know it looks bad, I can't come on yours, but I come in here and do mine. Well, it's only because the temperature here today was only 66 degrees and the humidity's down. It's the only reason why I'm able to get up and get in here. Now, if it had been like it's yesterday or been yesterday, I wouldn't even be able to get out of the chair. I couldn't make it. And I know we didn't do a breakfast last night, but I couldn't have done one anyway because I was just getting too out of breath just sitting waiting on them. So I finally just had to get off, and I just couldn't do it. But like I said, it's humidity and all the rain and stuff we've had. I mean, it's just it's a pure bitch. When you got breathing problems, even if you got asthma or whatever, it's um, humidity is your number one enemy lung wise. But hey, Dalton. But anyway, like I said, uh, somebody can get on your, the links top of the page if you want to. And yep, help here before I run out of breath of talking so much. But hey, Mark, appreciate you coming on. I know you are, Sue, and I appreciate that. That means a lot. And sitting there doing all this talking and then listening to have chat. Hey, Boston Buzz, appreciate you tuning in here. Now I know, Ted, that my health comes first, but it's still, I wish that, I was able to share my health or whatever with everybody else. And but I don't have to rest in that. Get too out of breath. Talk too much. It's getting bad when you get out of breath and just talking. You either talking too much or you just ain't got no breath to start with. Hey, Deep Junk, I didn't even see you in here. I appreciate it. Yeah, I snapped that turkey. Yeah, I know that's probably what I'll end up being. But yeah, at least maybe I can build one of some kind. But like Jess told me, when I was talking to her yesterday, when she messaged me, once this fall when it gets cool weather and the humidity comes down, then I should, I'll be okay. I should be able to breathe a lot better. And usually I do. Fall of the year, around October, November, is when I can breathe the best. Um, in the wintertime now, when it's real cold, I don't do so good. But in the fall of the year, when it gets, down in the 50s, 60s, low 70s, and humidity starts, staying down, then I can breathe pretty good. But this is the first year that I've had this much trouble in the summertime. Because normally, hot weather don't bother me. I mean, I can stay out, 100-degree weather, but I guess it's just, with all the rain and humidity is making it worse on me this year. Hey, East Coast, appreciate you tuning in. Thank you. Um, I appreciate, all the 1,000 subscribers I got. And I'd like to be able to make a video, and thank everybody about it, but, I just ain't been able to get in there. And I know a lot of people, mad because of the fact that I am at 1,000 and ain't built no models, but anyway, that's beside the point. I swore if somebody come on here and help me talk before I get too out of breath. Cool. Hey, Jeff. Appreciate you tuning in. Um, Thanks, David. Appreciate it. Got several people in here. We got 30 people in here. Man, I didn't know we had that many. Oh, I appreciate it. I wish somehow that 30 would come on there that was talking for some. Well, I know to put posted the link at the top of the page. Pinned it. Marcy must be doing something or she'd be in here. Ooh. Yeah, I appreciate you. You know, hit that like button. Oh, there comes a sweetheart. She helped me out. Steve,
Hello.
Steve, Steve. I
You
was
alright?
running out of wind. I was running out of wind.
How you doing?
Well, if I'd hush long enough to get my breath, I'd be all right.
God
Um,
bless your heart. Oh, we have missed you, you know.
yeah. Well, like I said, I hate, that I, didn't get to come on there and on your live stream. But when you was doing yours, I was a struggling trying to even breathe. And it's like I
Oh,
told Brian, when Brian sent me a message, I was talking to him Sunday, and just for me to try to type a message to him, I was getting out of breath. I mean, it's the least little thing, when I got, so much carbon dioxide built up in my lungs, the least little movement or anything, I get out of breath because it don't take much. I mean, last time it put me in a hospital because
yeah,
I, it was so high, and I don't want to end up in the hospital again. So I try to, do what they tell me to do to keep from it. But your carbon dioxide level is supposed to be like 40% or below. And when I went in the hospital at that time, mine was at 61%. And
yeah.
at 61%, they only left me 39% of oxygen, and that ain't a hell of a lot
Oh,
when you can't breathe to start with.
yeah.
But
Mm,
for a normal person, I guess they could make it on that 31%. But for me,
yeah,
with part of each lung took out and COPD and everything, it's just because I ain't got the 17% of my breathing anyway, and
yeah,
it's hard for, on me, for carbon dioxide. And what causes it to get built up to start with is where I take so many short breaths, breathing in and out, quick. And I don't give it time for my lungs to exhale all that carbon dioxide before I breathe the oxygen back in. And the
yeah,
more oxygen I breathe in, the more carbon dioxide it's got to build up, get rid of. And
yeah,
that's why they told me that's how I get rid of it is I turn my oxygen up and flood my lungs with oxygen and
yeah,
breathe in as much oxygen as I can, even though it sounds stupid because the more oxygen you breathe in, the more carbon dioxide it's going to create. But it helps push that carbon dioxide out and by
yeah.
taking longer exhale breaths and stuff. So
Mm,
after they told me how to do it or what to do, it's kept me out of the hospital. I've not been in the hospital since August of last year, so I've been lucky. I've stayed out of the hospital for a year, and
yeah,
and
good.
last there in August, I went 3 times in the month of August. I was in the hospital 3 times. Was in there twice
Yeah,
within a week. I just got out like on a Wednesday and was right back in there on Sunday. I
yeah.
didn't stay home
Okay.
but about 2 or 3 days and was right back in again. But
Yeah, but
it's rough. But how you doing?
oh, I'm all right. I'm always all right. You know
Yeah.
me. Been worried about you though. We have.
Mm. Well, you was sick there for a while.
Hey,
I said you was sick there for a while,
sick.
a couple months ago. But you
Um,
sick couple of months ago.
What's wrong with me a couple of months ago? I can't remember now. I can hear he chittering upstairs. Oh, yeah, me headaches. He's shouting down to
Yeah,
me. Yeah, me because I suffer with migraines.
yeah. Well, I know
And
there's something of it that you was, keeping you from doing your show.
yeah, yeah. So the doctor gives me a pill, and that works for a while. And I've
Mm.
just had to double up on them,
Um,
and they're working now. So yeah, I'm all right for a minute. So
yeah, we're getting company.
hey, hello,
Hey,
Muse.
Marcy. Hey, Marcy.
Hey, hey. And we got the zoo symphony in the background between the dog barking and the bird yelling. This should be interesting.
Hey,
Um,
Dan.
hey, Jeff. Um, any news from Pardini on Don? Did he make it through the night or what's going on?
I seen a post on Facebook today where it said that he passed away.
Everybody's everybody's saying that he's passed and he hasn't as far as we know. As of last night about this time, we heard that he did. Okay. Damn. Anyway, yeah.
Well, I don't know who it was. I can't remember now. I had it on Facebook, but they showed two pictures of him and said, or showed one picture of him and his dog and said that he passed away.
Oh dear.
I, I
Yeah.
hate to hear that.
I was kind of surprised that he made it as far as he did.
Yeah. Well, he's like me. He's fought a rough battle.
He did. He did for quite a lot longer than it was public.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, Dave, Sprue and Glue. I know there's another Dave in there too.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been getting any of these storms then? You anywhere near that, Marcy? Or
I'm way north of that.
you're not
Um,
that?
yeah, that's like
Right.
down in the basement of the continent over here.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
we did
What are
have
you
some
talking about?
craptastic weather.
Mm.
Talking about down in Florida?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Florida, the panhandle got walloped pretty bad down there.
Yeah, I
Um,
seen some videos where some boats and stuff where the sea or ocean had got up and tore them boats all to hell. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, smart
yeah,
people don't leave their boats in the water in hurricane season.
No.
that's the price you pay for living in Florida.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, once a long time ago too myself, Dan, but all of our other communications been online.
Gulf Coast, and I've been on the other side, and I wouldn't live there if they give me a place free,
Mm.
which
Oh.
they probably,
Oh
which they
Lord, you
probably,
let anybody in here.
yeah, I
Trouble's
know. He ain't coming on here to see me. He's coming on here to call you.
oh,
Oh yeah,
no.
he's gonna come wince and complain about what I said earlier.
Yeah,
No, he
that's
keeps
your shadow.
he keeps trying to say that his dog is saying all this stuff, which is funny.
Yeah, I seen
I
that
made a
video.
comment earlier
Well,
about him complaining.
What's he like?
Heck, I live in the land of the lakes. I don't need to own a boat. Everybody else I know's got one, so I'm good.
hey Kevin, didn't see you.
But yeah, we did get some crappy weather. We had some high winds. We had a day with the power down, but nothing
Yeah.
like what they get. They get
Right.
it bad, and it's a normal occurrence down there, the same as sunshine is normal.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, for them, it's just another day.
I don't think Joey rebooted his machine. He was there 2 seconds and he spun out.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Hey, Chaos.
No, I don't mean it, Joey. I'm only teasing you. Oh dear.
Okay, this chat is being really flaky.
Are you working on
Yeah.
anything at the moment, Marcy?
The one on my screen is not keeping up with the one on my phone.
No, it's a bit slower on your screen, isn't it?
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
is laggy today.
Mm.
Yeah.
Disturbance in the force.
Hey, Leon.
But working on it right this second, no. It's bagged up in front of me because it pissed me off.
Oh.
I broke two parts. I broke two parts. The plastic is so fucking crispy, and the way it's on the sprue, there's just no way you could cut it out without breaking it. Literally no way. I mean, I even took my time. I taped it off. I did it with
Yeah.
a tiny handsaw, and it's still fucking cracked.
Oh.
What are you working
But
on?
it's the tank and transport that I've
Oh,
been
that
working
little.
on
Yeah,
and
I
off
know
for
what.
the
I
last
know what.
week or two.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
That little bitty ass thing. I'm surprised you
Yeah,
didn't
that
even
little
cut it
bitty
off
ass
anyway.
thing. I broke
Yeah.
the step
What?
rails they have for getting up into the truck. That's what broke.
Oh, well, shit. It's wonder you can even see them.
You can see them. I mean, they're not like.
Yeah, but they got to be little bitty
I
things.
mean, they're small, but they're not like. Let's measure this
Was that
one that
1/32
survived.
scale?
Um,
The 1/35 or something?
72, 72,
72?
172. Yeah, they're. I mean, the whole piece is about a half-inch long, and it's a flat bent piece. It's a couple millimeters wide, and it's got this little tiny bracket off of it, a little step rail.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I said one broke and the other one bent to the point where it almost broke. It's like, how the hell are you supposed to even get them out of the sprue? So I'm either going to completely leave the way it broke. It mangled the tiny part, the tiny loop part of it. So I'm
Mm.
just probably going to leave them off because there's really no way I can fix this piece.
That's a
Yeah,
good
but I
question.
might be able to use a piece of wire. I got plenty of wire.
Hey, Tigers.
Hey, Hugh.
Are you?
Hey, you.
Yeah, I'm just pissed off at it right now. So it's what's done of it is bagged up and sitting here in front of me, yelling at me. Work on me, work. No.
Hey, Butch. Appreciate you stopping in. Haven't seen you in a while.
I bet. Yeah, it's the best thing to do, isn't it? Really, is just put it to one side when you're feeling like that and give it a break.
Well, it ain't like Marcy. He probably got 15 of them sitting there in front of her. She can start on.
Yeah, I got a good dozen projects just sitting here next to me. They're partially done.
What'd I tell you?
But I mean, I got all kinds of stuff here that I could fiddle with. So
You
it's
got the
just a point
invisible
that
man you can work on.
I just really wanted to get this one done because it's for
Mm,
Collins Group build.
Yeah.
uh, hey, Wayne.
Hi, Wayne. Mm.
Everybody watching. You got must be all be cameras.
Yeah, they must be, mustn't them?
Got 36 watching and nobody coming on. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, never too many projects, but never enough time. I'm and Ted, I'm just talking about right directly around me. I mean, that's not counting what's in boxes on the shelf that I'm not arm's reach from, or in my room in the back that's partially done and been boxed back up for one reason or another.
Hmm.
So how did Jess get the not Doug moniker now? Somebody else can't read?
Hey?
what?
Well, she's scale model snail, and then we have model car muse, and then my title, scale model muse. Everybody's mixing me up with Doug White. Now they're mixing her up with Doug White. I mean, are they that blind drunk? I got an email the other day from a guy that clearly thinks that I'm Doug White. Let me go to it real quick. I won't out the guy for being a dumbass till he does it publicly. But he says,
Hey,
"Hello from Maine.
hey,
Thank you for all the informative videos you share with the model builders. I'd love to have a shop card from you if possible." It's like, bruh, there ain't fuck all on my channel. There is nothing informative on there at all. Y'all know this. Handful of slideshows, a couple of car shows. I was like,
yeah.
yeah, I mailed him back,
Hey,
and
Lewis.
I'm like,
Say hi to Andrew.
I think I just simply hit the reply and went, dude, I think you've mistaken me for someone
Hey,
else.
hey, Jess.
There she
Jess
is.
been sneaking. Must been sitting our list. But
Yeah. Looking.
yeah,
You've been looking.
we rang.
Uh,
Hey, Jess.
Yeah, let's see if the little one armed bandit can try it again.
There he is. Well, every time we try to talk on the phone, it takes forever for his calls to connect. So it wouldn't surprise me that his internet's borked.
Uh,
He
they're
needs
just
a
sitting there
faster
going around
hamster
and
or
around.
something. Need to go out and kick the dish,
Yeah,
Jody.
yeah. Benson's gonna have to run a little faster.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, there he goes.
yeah. Need turbo up his backside. Okay.
Andrew wants to go to Acme tomorrow. Yeah, I'd like to go to Acme.
Hey,
My
Kurt.
breathing ain't no better than what it is right now, though. I ain't gonna be going.
No, he needs to put Vince in the wheel and let the dog next door chase it.
Yeah,
Would be the only way his internet will ever stay fast enough.
I understand, Mark.
Oh dear. Sorry, Kurt.
You won't be
I
no
know.
bother on my part.
Marcy
You're
beat
more
me
than
to it.
welcome. Come on here.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yes.
Paul.
Hey, Kurt. Yeah, that
Uh,
probably helped too, pal.
oh, dear me. Hmm.
Yeah, but she passed away. Ooh, um, ooh, ooh, ooh,
Yeah, Butch.
ooh, ooh, ooh,
Change its name.
oh,
Oh dear.
ooh, ooh.
You all right, Terry?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I said I said earlier when I come on it, if I get started getting too out of breath and breathing too hard, y'all just let me know and I'll mute my mic.
No, no, I'm just checking. Just checking you're all right.
Yeah, I'm okay. A whole lot better than I was yesterday or the day before that or the day before that. I
Yeah.
was having it rough.
Oh, Joey. Oh dear.
Oh, Wayne said me not mute. That way he gets worried. Yeah, you won't be able to hear me breathing, would you? If I try a third time, oh, Christ.
Yeah, it's entertaining watching you go around in a circle, Joey.
Ooh. I guess I could post a chat screen up. The way I back a bit.
Oh dear, Hugh, are you tipsy? Been on the good old whiskey. Hugh. What's he saying?
Ah,
You're not too far away from me, monkey.
She's only got to walk up them stairs, Paul. I'd be
Yeah,
there.
about 14, that's all. You cheeky sod.
hey, Mark.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Hey,
I'm
there's
watching the
one.
wrong.
Finally, somebody
I
got
was
in.
I was wondering why I wasn't moving. I was watching the freaking YouTube. I'm like, why isn't my hand moving? And then it
Oh.
slowly started to move. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm watching YouTube, stupid.
That's where your hand is quicker than the eye, or slower than
No,
the eye, I guess.
that's where life is quicker than YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, not just pink, Jeff. It has to be pink urban camo, pink and white.
Lots of fun customizing.
Will you customize?
I'm customizing the custom parts on this car because they're shitty customizing parts.
Oh, you ain't working on
Sounds
the
about
strips?
right.
Hmm.
No,
Yeah.
That's
I got
exactly why you do it, Jeff.
no. They had this custom tailgate for this car, and it's like, okay, that looks cool. But then they've got this giant, real thick freaking license plate spot
It's
right in the middle.
$100 too much, Joey. He's still trying to talk me out of the 5 I've got, Jeff, and he can't have them.
So I cut out and ground down the license plate holder. Now I'm carving in new body mold lines, trim lines. No, that's the one I want.
Johnny.
No, going down.
Hey, Manny.
And this is only preliminary stuff. I'll have to prime this and sand it and prime it and fill it and prime it. And
And fill it some more.
typical.
And then sand it some more.
That must be an AMT kit.
That's what I was going to
Yep.
say. Is that an AMT kit?
Actually, the kit itself is freaking nice. It's just what they figure was a cool customized part was a really stupid idea.
Well, they at least gave you something to work with. I'm sure you can make something out of it.
Well, that's what I'm doing. And I said this tailgate. The tailgate had this real big square, of a license plate right in the center, right between the two taillights, just below the fin. And I'm like, really? So I carved that all out.
Yeah,
Now,
they do some dumb stuff.
reshaping the taillight sections and making the trim go all the way around now. And so, but yeah, this thing stuck up probably a good, I'd say 1/8 of an inch above the trim. And I'm like, seriously? I mean, that wouldn't even look right on the
I think the
factory
mold
one.
guy was high that day.
I mean, the factory one, you can see where the license plate is indented.
Yeah, that looks
But yet,
okay.
the custom one, it was like this big chunk of fucking plastic that they just, let's put that there. Must have been a Ford guy working on this thing when they designed it. But it wouldn't be any fun if you didn't have to do any work. Another
Yeah, but
reason I
it's like
don't
I
do a whole
said,
lot of.
it's one thing when you gotta do a little repair or you gotta do some filling, sanding, whatever, but it's a whole another ballgame when you gotta carve a kit out of a scrap of plastic they give you.
Hey, Johnny.
Joey, what did you
Then we
do to
gotta
your internet?
now we gotta try and fit this in here. Make sure everything lines up nicely. Once I get
No,
this
she
all
keeps you
carved to
tied
the
up in the basement, Cliff.
because I'll be gluing this tailgate in anyways, so I'll be doing more body work on it yet. So I'll glue that right in there, and then fill in all the tailgate joint all the way around.
Wish I
That's the
had.
that's the 59 El Camino.
Yep, one of my dream cars.
I got one of them. Yep, 59 City El Camino. AMT. Well, I know what to expect if I ever do get around to build it.
Well,
Build,
if you
build it,
go factory,
build it, build it stock and not customized.
yeah, if you go factory, you're okay. But even on the hood, I mean, the camera will never pick this up, but under the hood where they give you the knockout, right? That's
Yeah,
sitting up probably a good 16th above the structure ribs.
yeah, I
It's
can see
sitting up
that.
higher,
That's
about a
stupid.
16th of an inch higher. Yeah,
Yeah, you can see it good
like
right there.
so. I'm gonna have to grind that down flat, I'll probably redo all the underhood bracing anyways. But you know,
They built they
why make
built that kit there for Stevie Wonder.
why
That was
make it so
they
thick?
made it. They made it out of braille so he could see it.
Why make it so thick? It's a good 16th of an inch higher than the bracing. Like, but if you want to do it factory, I mean, yeah, friggin' beautiful kit. A lot of cleanup, but I mean, it's a nice kit. Firewall's got some nice detail on it. The factory style trunk or tailgate, it's got the Chevy emblems and stuff. Looks good. Body mold lines are not the body mold lines are kind of a pain in the butt, but you got one like deep inside the fin, right underneath the fin, right under. It kind of goes from the corner down inside, back out around the tail light on both sides. So that's kind of a bad spot. Front one's kind of the same thing. Goes under the front vent, corner vent, down around the headlight. But other than that, I mean, the other one's up here near the door seam, and the other one's back here in the corner window, and it runs along this fin, and then down inside the fin. So it's not too bad. I got to talk to Miguel though and get see if he's got the Mooney wheels. I want to put Mooney
Oh
wheels on
yeah.
this thing, like the smooth chrome, and then the chrome bubble cap on it,
Hey Red.
and then a set of white walls.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking though for wheels. And even the bottom's nice. Couple ejector pin marks under here, not too bad. trademark thing right there. Not too bad. The interior, they could have
Hey,
found a
Bob.
better place for the injector pin
Terry.
marks. There's two big pin marks on the friggin' seat, right? One on each side.
Uh, uh,
It's got nice door panel trim on it and everything. Like, pretty good.
Hi, Bob.
Hello. How are you today?
Fine, thanks.
Hey, Bob.
Let's see, what do we got?
Hey, Marcy.
320.
Hey, Mark.
How's it going today?
All right. I have here. Rommel's rod is finished.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
looks short.
I have
Like
the
you said,
gun.
you
I
needed
finished.
Gun
some
and
little
little
skeleton. Needed some little skeletons to sit in, or some kind of little soldiers.
Miguel is going to be making them for me.
Or he's making some.
Yeah, the ones that come with the kit are not
They're
worthy.
horrible.
Uh, uh,
Yes, I got
That's nice.
the flags and the
I thought
gun. I
of,
got it pieced
Yeah.
up. So
I
don't
thought of
lose them.
using that kit.
well, didn't you see a video that you posted today on that PT Cruiser?
Yes, this video just went live too, like 10 seconds ago.
I know I didn't see that one, but I did see the other one. Or I didn't get to watch it, but I seen it come up on my
Just before I
notification.
came into the room, I put the video up on the.
Well, that's probably what my phone dinged while ago for, to let me know that you posted that.
Yeah, the I'm gonna work on the PT Cruiser alongside. Well, Draco's long term, but I've had like 4 of them. I started shooting some primer and sanding the emblems off of the body, so because I got the photo etch to go on there. But
Um,
My neighbor
got
drives a part-time
wheels and
cruiser.
tires on it.
well, PT Cruisers was popular when they first come out. Hell,
Yeah,
everybody in your brother
My
had one.
aunt had one.
I've had 4 of them over the years. Uh, they're basically Dodge Neons in a different skin,
Uh,
but they've got lots of room. They're fairly easy to work on, and they've suited me well.
Noisy when the exhaust starts falling off.
The only thing I had problems with was the cooling fans, and I could probably show it on the rear axle. There's like a there's a set of bushings and sway arms that interlink together, and uh, it's real easy to break the one dog bone section. I think I had to replace those over the course of the 4 cars. I think 3 of the 4 I had to replace that at least once because it would twist and snap. It was the material they made it out of, some kind of cast aluminum or something. And it
They
would.
made it out of Dodge, didn't they?
Yeah, this got
If you haven't
for being a
noticed, I'm a Chevy
curbside
guy.
snap kit. It's got getting like the 57. It's got super detail in it, and it's got an awesome interior, but it needs to with all the windows that you can see in. But it's exactly like my 2001. The interior is.
Would you say,
Actually,
Mark?
What was that, Terry?
What'd you say earlier?
I said, if you haven't noticed, I'm a Chevy guy.
Oh, yeah, that makes two of
The
us.
Ford,
Well, I'm a
the
Pontiac
Ford
guy,
idiot
but
that put the
I've always been a
Pontiac
Ford
Chevy
is
idiot
guy
fine.
that put
myself.
this on.
Hey, Ted.
Hey, senior, hi everybody, how you doing?
Hi.
Doing without
Hey,
right
Ted.
now, but that's beside the point. Amanda in there with you?
No, she's napping.
Oh,
Yeah, she's feeling kind of under the weather this week.
I don't know how the hell that goes. It's in kind of the weather the reason I feel like I do.
Right? Yeah, and then next week it's supposed to be back into the 90s again.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like I need that.
Right?
That's the reason why I was able to get in here today. Is today it's only 66 degrees. Finally cooled down enough. The damn humidity dropped.
Oh, I know it was beautiful today. I was like, it's a good day to go out and smoke some ribs, so I did that today.
Mm.
What do you guys prefer to fill with? White or Tamiya white or gray?
Whatever the color of the plastic of the kit is. And if it's something weird, I just use homemade sprue glue, which could be literally any color because I make it out of whatever sprue I've got.
Hey, Hannah.
No, but I mean like the bodywork type thing. I've heard people like that the white one seems to be softer and easier to sand.
All
The
that
gray one,
Most of
one's a
the
little
car
compound.
guys
stiffer.
that I know use actual glaze,
Yeah,
like
the
Bondo
Bondo.
glaze.
That's what I
Yeah,
use.
That's
Or
what I
what I
yeah,
used
normally
to
this is
use
use.
too.
But
the
now I've got
glazing
the
putty.
yeah. That's what I've got. But I've
Yeah.
got the regular Tamiya compound putty or whatever the hell you call it too.
Yeah, I do have some of that. I think this is the gray. No, this is the white that I got.
Yeah, I've used Tamiya putty. It's okay. And also Viejo putty. It just kind of depends on what's
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
honestly.
I've
Yeah.
got that too. A little bottle of Vallejo putty.
Yeah, I've
I
got the
use
Tamiya gray and I don't like it at all. I
Yeah,
find it just it's a bitch
I
to
never,
sand and everything else.
yeah, I never seen the gray, but this I got, I think it's white.
Yeah, it
But
seems like any of the putties that they add color to are
Mhm.
harder to sand.
I always just use this Bondo, glazing
Yeah,
spot putty. And even when I had my body shop, you probably know it too. It's the ideal thing,
yeah,
to fill in like little pinholes and
I've got some
stuff.
here.
It won't. What I like about it too is it don't shrink like all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that putty
well,
after so long it'll start
it,
shrinking. Do what?
being it's not a hobby product, it's a whole lot less expensive too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I've always found with the Tamiya putty, it always seemed to sink in, and I was seemed like I was refilling and sanding more than I am with the spotting with the glazing putty.
Which a lot of people use just super glue and baking soda. That works too.
Not for this.
Well, yeah, probably not.
I'm looking at filling what? Not even a 72nd. We're talking real fine here by the time I'm done with
Uh,
it.
uh,
But that's the way you're supposed to do body work. You're supposed to fix your body until the point where you barely need a skim coat of filler, and then you touch it up with
yeah.
hot putty. And if you're actually good enough with your filler, basically all you need is a high build primer. and you wouldn't even need a
Yeah.
spot putty. But
Yeah.
most people don't work things to the point of at that point. You know,
Yeah.
I'm going to keep working at this until it's damn near smooth as, you know, the factory plastic mold.
When you had
I may
your
even
body
go as
shop or worked in that body shop, do you ever spray any of that non-sandable primer? You just
non-sandable
spray it
primer.
on, and yeah, you spray it on, and then you just paint right over top of it. You don't sand it. You don't do nothing. You just put it on, and then
Oh,
turn
see,
right around and put paint right over top of it.
the sealer. Yeah,
Yeah, I put that on a
yeah,
Corvette that I painted. There was three other body shops painted this Corvette, and every time they painted it, when they put it out in the sun, it would bubble, blister. And I called
yeah.
GM, and they come out and asked them, what was causing it, and they told me to put non-sandable primer on it, on that fiberglass, and then paint it. And that's what I done. And those
Yep.
other guys, they just put regular primer and sanded it, and then painted it. And I put that non-sandable primer on it and then painted it and set it out in the sun. It didn't do it.
If you got to put a sealer over fiberglass first, then you can put your regular primer over it so that you can sand it and everything, wet sand it. But you got to seal
Yeah,
that fiberglass first. If you don't seal it
yeah,
first and you try to put primer on it, that
yep,
fiberglass is like a sponge, suck up water and then it blisters everywhere.
yep. That's what it was doing. Three
Yep.
different body shops painted it, and they all three done the same damn thing.
Yeah, you've got to seal the fiberglass. That's why they put a gel coat on boats. They
Yeah,
got to seal that fiberglass hull. Once it's
yeah,
sealed, then you can prime it. You can do whatever the hell you want to it. You can paint it, you know, but you got to seal it
yeah,
in something. And they use a gel coat on the boats because it's meant to take. It's more flexible and gives kind of an impact
You rolling your
protection.
own over there, Sue.
Yeah, but it's not what Joey's saying it is.
Yeah, so
I've told him
here's
to behave himself.
here's the proof.
Oh dear.
wait a minute.
That's the proof, Terry.
Yep. I don't. Ah, shit. I clicked the wrong damn one. Wait a minute.
It's 420 somewhere.
Too many damn screens out there. I don't have any of my cars left. I think I got an ink
Yeah,
pen somewhere though.
that was my dad's.
Uh,
That was all our first initials. My sister
uh,
Rachel, my dad Andy, then Mark, and then my mom Maureen.
uh,
Ram Enterprises. You know, but yeah, there's the proof right there that that's my body shop, and that's where my channel name came from,
yep.
which all started out to be my CB handle.
Yeah. Hey, Curb.
My
That
CB
could be
handle was
messy, Joey.
Blue Streak.
Oh dear me.
Well, I should probably hit this with some primer so I can see things better.
See
Looks
you,
like
bud.
I got a divot there, divot there.
Okay, Butch. See you later. Appreciate you stopping in.
I still do a little bit of body work on the sides.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've done. Well, matter of fact, I ain't done any since '92. Was the last time I've done any body work. That's when I closed my body shop down in '92.
Well, I started at a collision shop first, and it's like, I mean, I learned a lot there,
Yeah.
but Yeah. Once I found out, about this custom shop that was next block over, I just talked to the owners and said, "Hey, I've learned a lot here, but I want to
Hey,
try
Pappy.
that." And they said, "Yeah, sure.
Hi,
Like,
Brett.
you're welcome to come
It's a
back
party.
whenever."
We started without you, Pappy.
Oh, I didn't know you left, Ted. Oh, shit.
Yeah, 59 Impala and 59 El Camino. That's my favorite freaking dream car of the Chevys, anyways.
Well,
If I have to downgrade, I'll go to a 69, 60, 68, 69, or 70 Dodge Charger. And if I have to downgrade from that, I'll be building one of those lowrider bicycles that you see people running around in Los Angeles with. So Chevy, downgrade to a Dodge, downgrade to a bicycle.
I think the
yeah,
bicycle might actually be an improvement.
I don't bother Ford, Dodge, or Ford, Toyota.
hey,
Yeah.
hey, little man.
Hey, Daniel.
Oh, I think it's time for a smoke. My eyeballs are freaking popping.
Smoke one for me, too.
I'll smoke 4. How's that?
Round 2 video. No, go away.
I've been
No.
dingling, dingling too.
Hey, Gary.
Somebody's watching Christmas videos.
All right.
That's what it sounded
See
like.
you, Wayne.
Today's the day early for round 2 video.
Adulting is hard, Pappy. You know that.
No, it's not. It's called duct tape in the floor. It's easy. You shove them over, you grab the duct tape, you duct tape them to the floor. They're good and quiet for about 4 hours until they figure out how to wiggle free from that.
Night, Wayne. I said adulting, not parenting.
Oh. Well, even still, adulting, I'm sure there's people that you wouldn't mind duct tape into a floor once in a while.
Duct tape them to a wall and then go out and get a firearm, but yeah.
Well, you could always duct tape them to, front of a vehicle, a demolition derby car or something.
Tie him to the bumper and drag him around. It might be dangerous, Fred, although I got one and there was nothing alive in the package. I don't know if it's safe to open mail from you.
I've never, I don't have that worry.
I finally got my shop car from Joey.
Yeah, I got mine this week too.
And Sue's shop car to go out tomorrow.
I got one from
Hey,
Buzzer.
Woody.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah, mine's already. I've put all your guys in an envelope. I'm waiting for the post office because we live out in the back and beyond.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, I got your message where you said that they wouldn't be able to send it out Monday, but
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah, I've got to wait. But yeah, they're all ready to go. I've just got to wait until they get here so I can go up there and do it. So they're all ready to go.
Well, I got yours all fixed up and sent out.
Oh, thank you.
I used the last international stamp I had. I have to get some more. I seen Joey had some shop cards and stickers today that I hadn't got from the people yet. Manny. I need your address so I can get one from you. I don't think you
Oh,
sent me one already.
there's lots of shop cards I don't have.
Yeah. Well, I got one from Red not one day last week, or might have been week before last. I already made a video of it. I got Jess's shop card. I need to make a video of it.
Yeah, I need to sit down and do a mail call video myself.
Yeah, I think I got one here from Seamus that I got to do.
Did you
You
get
got
mine
one
yet,
from me, didn't
Mark?
you?
What's that?
Did you get mine yet, Mark?
Nope, not yet.
Gotta live
You
out.
got one from me, though, didn't you?
Oh yeah, long time ago.
Yeah. Well, I know I got yours because I got your sticker here on my cutting board.
Yeah,
And I
yours
got
is.
I've got
Where's
your
Terry?
older one.
Red Barn. Oh, right there, Hobby Barn. Yeah, right beside
Yeah,
G Seeds.
yeah. Um,
Right over there, straight
no,
across.
the one I got, the stickers got that blue Chevelle on it.
Yeah. Yeah, this one. That one.
Yeah, that's it. Well, the
I don't
shop
remember.
card looks like
Did I send you an old card or a new card?
you
Does it have
sent
the
the
flames
old
on
one.
it?
You
Okay.
sent the one.
So
Yeah, that
you
one
don't have
there.
this one then.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's the
you
newer
sent the
one.
one that you couldn't write. That you couldn't write on the back
Yeah.
of it. The one you sent me.
Yeah.
I
I'll
don't
have
know why
to
Ted
go
keeps
in and get.
just.
I'll have to send you another one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, using my phone, it's gonna do that once in a while.
Yeah. Well, at least you're on here. That's better than Joey's doing.
Yeah, Joey's computer and internet decided to take a dump.
Mm.
Yeah, sometime. Yeah, probably early next week. I'll release the last video for the landing ship. Just kind of stockpiling videos. That's all right now. Recording all this car here. That won't come out for probably a couple months. One's on the Flying Dutchman, the Cuddy, San
Appreciate it,
Francisco
Manny.
2.
It's good to recycle, Jess.
Somebody's got a big dog.
Cliff.
No, never mind. That's mine. That's mine. That's outside.
I've got one of yours already, Cliff.
You need to send me one, Cliffy. Ah! Hi-ho, Pinocchio.
Hello,
Manny.
Puppet Master. So,
Yeah.
Mark, say around 1 o'clock this morning, I was talking with some guy from Augusta, Georgia area. You might know him, Brian.
Manny, just look at the screen here. Right here's my email. UberCityRadio@gmail.com. I don't care if anybody's.
That 60 Chevy pickup from my post the other day, the one with the
Yep.
go kart's the same kit without the decals and the tires. But from what I've talked with and looked at on other people's, it has the lowering kit in it. Comes that way, which means the front spindles and the rear springs are shorter, and that's it.
Always had to help me, of course. I guess Dylan went over once.
Somebody's hungry.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to love you and leave you, Terry, because it's 12:15 here.
Yeah. Well, I
Alright.
appreciate you coming on.
It's nice to see
All
you.
both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Night, Sue.
All right. Night, Marcy. Night, everyone.
Night,
Night, Sue.
Night, Sue.
Night. Night, Terry.
Good night, Sue.
Night.
See you, Paul. Or if
And
Paul's
Brad?
leaving.
Fred, I give you my word, I will not touch the Pro Street. You're safe.
Yeah, Manny, that's my. Well, let me check here. I can tell.
All right, I'm going to go back to chat so I don't scare everybody away, Senior.
All right. Appreciate it.
You're going to give the Pro Street to me, Jeff.
I swear I'm never going to post a damn photo I ever get of models anymore because no more I post. And let me give you a little backstory. So we're on our way. I was riding out with my friend who I do some work for. She didn't fill the truck up with gas. So we get up around this blind corner. Truck runs out of gas and stops. I get out. I literally get out to keep traffic from hitting it or causing a wreck. I look out the corner of my no, Fred, I'm going to be polite tonight. I look out the corner of my eye and the friggin' truck starts rolling backwards and going, oh, shit.
Now I got it, Manny. Appreciate it.
I didn't know it was going to be a scurry day.
I'll
Next thing
email
I
you
know,
back.
I get Fred
My
telling
address.
me to back away from the 67. Brian said he wants this one. Mark's like, I just want the Chevy and the Camaro. I'm like, damn you people. Can you give me 5 minutes to enjoy them?
Gonna have
No,
to
I
draw
was just,
lots. to see
all
who
I was
wins.
saying. All I was saying was, out of all those, the only ones I would have taken was those two.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
Well,
not
the
a Ford
guy.
guy, so you can keep your Mustangs and stuff.
Oh no, I gave the Mustang to my club. They do that in raffle. Yeah, because we know two types of people drive Fords. Guys that drink a certain Anheuser-Busch product and girls.
Kid Rock?
Well, that new electric Mustang that's coming out, apparently it's got heated tailgates or heated taillights, right? So you can keep your hands warm in the winter pushing it home.
Uh,
I like that.
Yep.
I can remember that one.
That's why I used to tell my dad that the Fords is going to come out next year with heated bumpers on them. So that way their hands wouldn't get cold when they had to push them down.
Trucks have the heated tailgates, and the new electric Mustang has heated taillights.
Now, Fred, what are you talking about? The tires?
Wah, Joey.
I'm confused.
The tires better be in the kit.
Oh, that kid's sealed. So they better be in it. I almost told Brian about 2 o'clock this morning. We were texting back and forth. I said, I might send you the kit, but you got to paint it Barbie pink. And I'm going, yeah, I'm going to end up gator or snake bait down in Georgia, so I'm not going to do it.
Just remind me next spring to mail you a baby Massasauga, Jeff.
A big what?
A baby Massasauga rattler.
Oh, that's Joey.
Let's just put it this way: if you see DHL roll up, be afraid. Be very afraid, because they'll ship anything.
Ooh. Ooh.
The dog would probably leave him too, Cliff. Not been a Chevy.
That's a good one, Cliff. Ooh.
Must be one of them little ankle
That'd be
biter
great,
types.
Cliff. I'd buy it just to get the dog, and then promptly turn around and get rid of the fucking Ford.
Ooh.
Hey, Cliff, that dog they give you is a little Yorkie, just this tiny little Yorkie.
And
It's
right
gonna be
on.
able to fit in the glove box, right?
Well, no, I can carry it with me to work. Nobody will know. I can wear him as a shawl, you know?
He's a purse dog. All those Ford guys, they carry those purses with them. That's what they are. Those little Yorkies. They fit in the man purse.
Hey, Fred, I think the guy that founded Nike used to work for Ford.
Oh, jeez.
All right, let's see how long you last this time.
Whoa, you're talking to me?
No, talking to Joey.
That's till his sister wife, Caitlin, shuts the internet back off on him again. And you will pay dearly for that, Joseph.
What you said in the chat there about not using your name. Listen, dude, I have to
I am
assume.
dead serious.
No, listen. I have to assume you mean that because you think people don't like you, and that may be true in some cases. But
My
I
God,
see it
his
this
internet
way.
works.
I see it this way. You're my friend. If they don't like you, then I don't like them. If they want to leave,
No,
bye.
Cliff. I'm sorry. Cliff. I apologize. Joey, no, do your own thing. I kind of think it's funny, but I would rather see you be more successful.
Oh, well,
That's just me.
I didn't get on here to win a popularity contest. And to those people, and I'm sure you're listening.
Hey, Joe, stop. Let's just have fun tonight, please.
Okay.
Please. So,
right,
Fred,
well.
are you telling me I have to mail you the 67?
Manny.
I swear I'd send it to Brian just to watch him go, hey, Fred, look what I got. Oh, but the problem is, friggin' Brian would be helping friggin' Fred hang me from the highest tree they could find. Leave me there.
Cliff
No,
said,
they're going to
hey.
hang you on the back of the hotel room door at Acme.
Cliff says, send it, Joey. So I guess I need to go ahead and say it. Wasn't nothing toward you anyway, Jeffy.
Huh?
It wasn't nothing toward you. But you know what? It ain't worth saying. Fuck them. They don't want to.
No, they're still there. I'll tell you what, this is the most wonderful community I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
I honestly can, without a doubt, say that.
No, I agree. This has been a great community that I've been privileged to be a part of. However, there is one or two from my Mill Creek Fab Shop days that are just total asshats that like to come in every now and then and say something, then they're gone.
I'll tell you what, Joey, you will never be a better person.
That must have been one of them that's on the other night, Joey.
Huh?
Sitting on, I said, that must have been one of them that's on the other night sitting on your damn couch.
Oh, no, that's no.
You're
No.
never going
I'm
to live
glad I
that
missed
down.
that.
That's totally yours forever.
I know it wasn't Arco because I know what he looks like.
Oh,
Yeah, at least he's friendly on the eyes. Good God.
You know, I thought about hiding behind Cliff at Acme so nobody see me. But the problem is everybody's friggin' so tall they could look over Cliff. Cliff's tall.
Cliff's a big boy.
You know, Cliff ain't no little thing.
No, he's a
He's about
sweetheart of a
6'3".
person too.
He's about 6'3".
Donnie, yes and no. It's got a fuel leak on the fuel hose right behind the mower deck. I've got it up on the engine hoist right now, lifted in the air, and got the hoses all off. And I'm gonna pick up new hose tomorrow and run all brand new fuel lines.
Marcy, I don't know whose house to go to more and rewire it properly, Ted's or Joey's.
My house is wired
Well,
perfect.
remember, Jeff, I'm using my phone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you just 6 foot 2? Well, I don't think that other inch would matter, Cliff.
Do I sound okay? I mean, is my
Yeah, we can hear you now.
okay? Well, I didn't have my mic folded down on my headset. That's why you didn't hear me a minute ago.
Another snap kit.
Uh huh.
All right.
Happy got another snap kit?
I sure did. I've had another snap kit. I keep a supply of them damn thing.
I'm working on one right now.
Not this red one. This red one right here is definitely not a freaking
I was
snap
going to
kit.
say that's not a snap kit.
Shit, no. That's why I had to drag a snap kit out, because this one right here is about to damn stress me.
Hey, Fred, look at the
About ready
screen.
to hit the wall.
Nah, no, I got way too much patience.
You
I got
see
too
any-
much patience and too much time. I'm damn sure not snapping this one across the floor.
You see
Yeah.
anything familiar, Fred, on the screen?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I got my back to my laptop. Got my phone right here. Hold on. Shit. Hold on.
I'll
Gonna
even.
make
I'll
him do
even.
something complicated.
Let's see. Yeah, I see. Let's see. I see
Wait a minute.
one. I see one that needs toilet. I see one that's toilet paper. I see two that's
That-
toilet paper. I see a guy
that
putting
means-
time out one night. I put Jeff Lawless in timeout one night by accident. I felt so bad about that.
And then I got a card from Jeff today too.
Oh God.
It's right
Yeah.
here.
That guy, that West Georgia Rods and Customs guy, I tell you, he's a gotta
Yeah.
watch him.
Yeah, he is shady.
Yeah,
Who's
he's
Jeff
been
Elliott?
around.
Hashtag who's Jeff Elliott? Oh my God.
Yeah, that's his shop card he mailed to me today. Yeah.
Wow. What'd you do? He just unrolled it. It just rolled right to you, didn't it?
It sure did, right up the driveway, buddy.
Oh God. Well, matter of fact, while we're showing shop cards, I can't show the back because it would really frig up tomorrow evening. So only 2 people know what we're talking about. So
Oh, who is that feller?
just you and I. Just you and I.
That could be an interesting video.
Oh God.
You and I, we got a secret until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh
Well,
my senior.
Okay,
Senior,
now I
senior.
see a little red-haired girl singing. Will you stop saying
Yeah.
tomorrow?
Oh God. Senior,
And-
I am not kidding you. This is wait a minute, hold on. I haven't done I did a video, I hadn't put it on YouTube yet, but I've been wanting to do a new shop truck. And
That one looks like
Well,
shit.
that's a-
well,
That
I'm
was-
here to tell you, this one I
That's a
had to
dual.
this one has been through, let's see, it's been through the purple pond. It got most of the paint off. Then what paint would not come off, I put it in brake fluid and it took the rest of it off. So that's it.
Good
and
Lord, I'd be careful and not drop that. It might shatter.
oh God, you ain't kidding. I ain't kidding. Yeah, it is actually,
The
Marcia.
purple
It's-
pond and brake fluid.
Yeah, I mean you can.
Surprised there's any left.
Well, you can tell there's a density to the plastic right now,
Yep.
so I'm not
How it sounds
flexing.
hitting the table.
Yeah, you that's even that don't even sound. It sounds more like a piece of glass.
That's not a snap kit, is it?
It is. It really is, Senior. Hold on. Let me.
Oh, I see the little.
There's the. This is the. It's a curbside.
Yeah.
This is an AMT. I think it's a 1990 dually, but
Yeah.
there's your screw holes for the.
What I see the holes there for the front bumper.
Yeah, the 2 front. Yeah, it's got. That's the 2 for the front. 2 front bumper right here.
Yeah.
Goes through there. There's the one that goes into the interior floor pan, and then there's locking notches right here in the
Yeah, I've seen them.
in the
That's what I
bed.
do.
and that locks
Yeah.
in first. Then you get it. You got to put the 2 tabs in back here. Anywho, this is going to be my new shop truck. Me and Brian had a conversation, I think, Saturday night when I first showed him this. I was going to do it and lower it, just lower the piss out of it, because it's really easy to lower. I just got to do some cutting. I got to cut these fender wells out, and then it just goes right up in there. I was going to use these dually tires and wheels. Nah, ain't going to happen. I'm going to Pro Street it.
I was going to say that'd be a good one to put to
It's a simple
instead
Pro
of-
Street.
like M50s or something other underneath it.
Nah, go big or go home, brother. Go big or go home. But no, they's gonna. That's what I was doing last night. I was out in the garage picking out some old Pro Street tires and wheels that I got. So I'm thinking it'd be a quick little bill though. But anyhow,
Before you decide fully on going Pro Street on that,
uh-huh.
let me show you this wheel and tire package I got. This would look good on there equally as good too. These are dualies with the matching front.
Where'd you get those?
From Doozer, Dwayne.
Oh, Dwayne did them for you.
Yeah, he sent a set to Cliff as well.
Wow,
Them's good looking set of dualies.
Yeah, those do look good. That's cool.
They're low profile. I think he used that. What is that called? AK Chrome or something?
Yeah, AK
On
Super.
that?
Yeah, it's that AK Super Chrome. It's that stuff right there. That's what I'm using now instead of Alclad.
Yeah, I got to order a bottle of that.
You better get off your pocketbook when you buy it.
Yeah, I know.
Ain't about $30 for a can of it.
It's not. Yeah, it's a 34 at Hobbytown, USA. I bought mine for 25 when I went to I think I bought this at it was at one of the South Carolina shows. I can't remember. It wasn't Simpsonville.
Yeah, I ordered some the other day from
Probably
Hobby
Spartanburg.
Models, and I think I paid with shipping like $36.
Yeah, that's what it is, Bob. When I was at Hobbytown last weekend, it was $34.95. Yeah.
It was like 22 or 23 at Mark Twain when I bought it.
Wasn't they one at Spartanburg that y'all went to?
That was it. That was it, Senior. Yeah, I couldn't remember where it was at.
Hope it don't snow or something like that.
Yeah, that was it. Yep.
But back to shop cards.
I
ain't got all
gotta
time to
stay
get.
a long time to be able to get that stuff.
Back to shop cards. If Senior hasn't opened mine and read it yet, then there's only 2 people in this chat that knows what the back of that card says he's holding over there. And
Yeah, I've opened mine and I've read it, and I've seen what you put on there for BS.
yeah, save that for your mail call.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
That'd be funny. And then Marcy's had a poem on it, I think, or something.
Cliff wants to know what you're going to do with them dually wheels if you're going Pro Street.
They're yours if you want them, Cliff.
I know what you said, Joe. Jeff, you do not know what I said. Unless Marcy spilt the beans.
Rattle Can, we already have a shop truck group build. That was out over, good Lord, 2 years ago. I don't even remember who started it. Pappy, you remember who started the shop truck build?
God, no.
It was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Man, you ain't kidding. That was a good. That was a good 3 or 4. 3 or 4, I think.
Cliff said he'll take them, Fred.
Okay, you got them. You mean to mail them to you, or just hold on to them till you get down here?
Yeah, it ain't long off, is it?
No.
I told Brian, I hope that I'm breathing better. Time for Acme so I can actually get a count.
Scale model Snell is the snitch, because that was on hers.
Which it'll be a lot cooler weather and everything by then, so should be able to breathe a little easier.
Yeah, you're a little overdue, Ajax. Actually, Ajax, I remember when we did that shop truck group bill. I still had my. I think that's the black Chevrolet, lowered Chevrolet that I did. I took the snowplow kit and slammed it. That's how long ago it was.
I was trying to think who it was that had that. Was the one that had the group bill.
I don't even remember who started it.
I don't either.
I can't either.
And I got my kit picked out for it, and I haven't got to it yet. So we could start it over. I mean, well, no, there isn't gonna be a tune bill because life gets in the way for people, so it's postponed till next year. So we could throw the shop truck in the tune bill slot.
We could do shop truck part 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think we should, because that 55 Ford F100 I'm doing is going to be a weathered shop truck.
Well, I thought they had that shop truck group build every year. It's like, all the other group builds. Just
yeah, it's been a while.
Each year they started over.
No, I've never seen it mentioned again, other than that the one time.
I know a lot of people's been posting, their trucks or putting them up and say, they're a shop truck. I know Jimmy Leopard, he posted one that he made a shop truck out of it. Cliff's working on one, or was working on one.
I gotta find somebody that can do that weathered look of details, make them look weathered, or decals, rather.
Rust-Oleum challenge has already been done, Kevin.
No, me and Cliff's we're gonna do the Rust-Oleum challenge about the first of the year. We're gonna let all the others.
It's already in the queue, though. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. I like Rust-Oleum.
Wait till Acme and all that shit's over with.
Yeah. I don't want to flood the web. But
where everybody else has got, there's so many damn group bills going on right now. It'd be hard for everybody to try to get them all done for fucking New Year's anyway.
Isn't that
Nobody can keep up. There's just so many.
Yeah. Well, that's
I don't
like
even, unless mine is something specific that I've done every year, I don't even label anything.
Me too.
It's like Rob, it's that time machine, it's got that fat fenders and pins and chrome and all that.
Yeah.
Fat chicks and skinny thighs. Is that? Wait a minute, that was the wrong word. That's
fenders, fins, and chrome.
Wrong play group there, Pappy.
What?
The wrong kind of model.
Oh,
wrong kind of model.
Play group.
Oh.
Fred, if you're interested in them dually wheels, doozers in the chat.
Yeah, I seen that. I appreciate it. I'm going with the Pro Street because I just I don't know. It's shop truck, and that's what everybody knows me for is Pro Street.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of those dually Pro Streets in real life.
They're great. They're awesome. They ain't got to do a whole lot to them either.
Well, that Ford F350 one, the 91 kit, that's great for Pro Streeting too.
Yeah. I may get with Dwayne on a set of them later on because I got 2 more dualies, not like this. I got the Ming. I got a Ming F3. I think it's the Ming, and then I got a just an old F350. I don't know what kit it was. I got it through a stash buyout.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the same company made 2 versions of it. One's got a white truck, I think it is, on the cover, and the other one's a red truck on the cover.
Right. Yep. That's it.
Same company.
The guy I bought this one from, it was already built. Both of them were already built, but I don't know. They must have took a crash or something. And anyhow, when I bought it, his was it was kind of pieced out. So I've got it out there in the garage, just sitting in a box. I've started to use one of them, but I looked at this one and I was like, oh my God, it's got 4 miles of paint on it. And it was, I don't know what all it was. I mean, it was It was a. Oh my God! That's,
Could make up their mind what color they wanted to paint it.
the roof was blue, and it's like they tried to do a blue fade. I mean, a blue fade off the roof to a black down here, and it etched the plastic so bad. Oh my God, I was going crazy trying to get this stuff off.
Did you see what Doozer wrote, Happy?
I have a new set of doolers coming out soon. Oh, cool.
You mean a different design doozer or the same one? What are you talking about?
All right, back to trying to cut my fingers here.
Where can I get a hold of him for wheels?
His YouTube channel's Doozer's Model.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess he probably have posted on there. He usually comes on here. He's on the live streams a lot. He might come on here.
He's on here right now.
I think his email.
I'm talking about coming in Hangout. Sometimes he'll come on here on my live, and he might, be able to tell you where to send what email and stuff like that, or even show what he's got. The link should be at the top of the chat. Dwayne, if you want. I'll find it.
Senior, did you get it? You didn't get nothing off Idalia, did you?
What?
You didn't get nothing off a hurricane, did you?
No.
You didn't get no wind or anything? We didn't get shit.
We got some wind, but not enough. It's just, normal.
Yeah.
But we have, got some rain and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if it's from that or not. I doubt it.
We didn't get no rain.
We're too far north.
I think.
And we're too far in, into,
Well, that's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I'm even a little bit further north than he is.
Yeah.
I'm already subscribed.
We don't ever feel no effects from it. Even with the hurricanes that comes up, the coast up to there, towards North Carolina, or not North Carolina, but up through Virginia and that way.
Yeah.
Going towards New York and places, we don't even feel no effects from that.
We got some rain, and it's been chilly and rainy and windy here the last few days.
I talked to my brother actually the whole time when it was going through there down St. Augustine. He said they didn't even get anything hardly. They got a lot of rain, a little bit of rain, a little bit of wind yesterday, but nothing to really write home about.
You got your ass out there just in time, didn't you?
You're fine unless Jim Cantori's in your town, and it's time to get the hell out of Dodge.
It wasn't over on the Gulf Coast over we used that, though, was it?
No. No, they wasn't nothing but sand, hot weather, food.
And you being a cabana boy.
Oh my God, wasn't that the truth? I didn't mind. Shit, I'm ready to go back now.
Oh.
Yeah, did you have to go back to work this week, Fred?
Yeah, I did. Well, let's just say I went back. I didn't say I worked.
You were in the building, right?
Yeah, I was there present, which means I do get a paycheck. So I was there. And then
I'm going to attempt that here in the next week or so. Myself.
Then the stupidity started.
Like. Oh God, yeah. Like last weekend, I thought I could get away without having to unlock my toolbox. I was wrong.
I've been
off work almost 3 months,
and
I've actually started forgetting people's names. I had to look at badges when I was there shopping today. My brain is already in "you ain't working" mode. So when I go back, it's going to be really interesting.
Shit, I tell you what, I'm on.
It's going to be like they're all new again. They still work like they're all
And
new.
they're gonna
so
get,
it's not
and
gonna
they're
be all
gonna
that
get,
different.
they're gonna get treated like they're new too.
Mhm.
Oh God, I got two new ones starting. Where's my calendar?
I had
September.
2 good ones quit because they went back to school, and they
God.
hired 2 new ones in their place, and they might as well have not bothered.
I got 2 new ones starting September 11th. I'm just like, great. That's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks. I ain't got to fool with them because they got to go through all their badging. They got to go through all their orientation,
They're
getting
starting on.
SIDA badges and all that shit. And I'm just like, yes. Let's see. That's September. That'll be the end of September. So I ain't got to fuck with them after that.
I
They're
figure
starting on
within the
9/11.
end of the first shift, I'll know who to have on the chopping block. Because when I come in and shit's not done, it's supposed to be done before third shift comes in. You betcha I'm going to be looking at the schedule and seeing who was there so that I know what to write down on the notes for the end of the shift. They won't be there long if they didn't do what they were supposed to. Because if I got to do their shit so that I can do mine, we're going to have a problem.
All I know is I got a 3-day weekend. A while ago when I woke up, of course I come straight in, eat dinner, and hit the recliner. Vicky comes in. She's like, I know she was just like, "Well, you ain't gonna do shit tonight, are you?" Nope. And I'm gonna hold this recliner down. But no, she didn't say that. But she let me sleep. So anyhow, she woke up. She said, "I know what I want to do this weekend." I said, "What?" She said, "I want ribs." I was like, "Damn, this girl's reading my mind."
Hey, Fred.
Hey, Joe.
Those wheels that Jeff was talking about in the chatter right here. Senior can bring that on the big screen.
Again, I'm working on it.
I know.
Oh, what? Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the rear wheel. It's wider. This would be the front. These are going to be great on that 30 coupe I got.
Yep. Oh, yeah,
Hey,
those
Wes.
are the wider ones, man. Those look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the skinnier though for the front. But
excuse me.
Doozer has those as well. So, but I'm gonna mute my mic a minute. I got to run next door, and I got to bring a tractor inside this shop. So I'm sure y'all don't want to hear that. So I'll be right back.
Fred,
Sir.
Nothing runs like a deer.
this I'm not even in there. Never mind.
You may have, Manny. YouTube tends to eat subs for some reason.
Oh,
I'm gaining subs, but
you
I'm
again.
losing freaking view duration. That's for damn sure.
hey, Fred, these
Hey.
are the ones that Joey was just showing you from the side profile. Doozer did these. And his rate's reasonable.
Wait a minute. I'm trying
Until
to
he
get
has
you.
to ship to Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how fast they got here. It usually takes me a week to get my models through customs in New York City. So,
Yeah, I like them.
Wait a minute, Dozer's in Canada, isn't he?
yep,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's in,
Alberta.
yeah, Alberta. I couldn't remember the
So
province.
shipping will be easy for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, senior, can you? I was going to say, you really want to scare all your friends away? and
I was working on it.
Hey, Fred, I know exactly what Josephine Jenner put on the back of that card, too.
See if you can guess it.
Jeff Elliott is Caitlyn Jenner's brother.
No, ain't even close. Ain't even close.
Oh,
You get 3 guesses, and if you don't get them, we're hanging you off the balcony at Acme.
You're still getting hung
I'm
off.
gonna
You're
quit. I'm
still
gonna
getting
quit.
hung off the balcony anyway.
I'm going to quit while I'm ahead.
Okay. As long as it don't affect my carrot cake.
Well, you might want to talk to Jess about that because I told her we're going to go down and get it. And somebody
Yeah.
goes, Oh crap! It's a dirty pork chop.
No, pass on the carrot cake.
What's there something in it there?
It's a,
Jeff goes,
it's a dirty pork chop. Oh my god!
Hey, pork chop.
What's up?
What'd you do? Just wake up? You look like it.
Mm-mm.
I
No,
did.
I mean, unless you want to call that right there, just woke up, or hang on a minute.
I woke up so I could go to bed.
Tell me what you think about this shit.
Ooh.
It's
Wait a
a
minute.
sky.
where you guys at now, Josh?
I am in fucking Wilmington.
What are you doing? Oh, I know what you're doing.
All thanks to Adalia or Adalia or whatever the fuck that hurricane's name is.
Yep, I know what you mean.
I've been here since the
God.
day before. Or no, yesterday. We got here yesterday.
Oh,
You know, I don't know why they sent us to Wilmington. Okay, this is basically the side of the bottom corner of the United States. The hurricane came in over here. They sent us up here. Why? I have no clue. But anyways, by the time it hit landfall, I think they said the hurricane had dropped to a category 2 within the first 10 miles of it making landfall last night.
It come in at a 4, and then it quickly dropped.
It dropped to a 3 within 10 miles of it making landfall yesterday.
Yeah.
It had dropped to a cat 2. By the time it made it to us last night, it was a cat 1, and
So it was just an angry cloud.
we got to
Pissed off
the
thunderstorm.
staging. We got to the staging area last night, and of course they got all the flaggers and shit, and they told us where to go park, and we pull into this old abandoned Kmart or some shit, and they pulled us around the back of the building and had us back our trucks up against the back of the building. And about 30 minutes after we got there, it fell a fucking flood like nothing you've ever seen in your life. And as we're walking back to the trucks from getting these cheap bullshit dinners that they give us when we go on storm work, because they mass produce the food for everybody,
Yeah.
and it's garbage food, just trash. I got about 60 feet away from my truck, and the scariest sound you can hear in a beach town like Wilmington is a siren, not a police siren either. I'm talking
Oh, I know. Yeah.
the
Storm
big
siren.
sirens, the
Yeah.
ones that go off to let you know
Like
that, hey,
like a tornado siren.
hey, buddy, you've got 2 tornadoes within 5 miles of you, which is what happened to us last night.
That's what they are.
Where we were sitting, there were 2 tornadoes within a 5-mile radius of where our trucks were parked.
Wow.
I
Sounds
saw
like us
rain.
2 weeks ago.
I saw
Yeah.
rain last night like nothing I've ever seen in my life. It is the craziest rain I've ever experienced. 32 years, craziest rain I've ever seen in my whole life.
Pretty
And
cool, eh?
And I saw
back-
sideways rain.
the back
Yep.
parking lot where we were parked, when we pulled in, there may have been about, I don't know, half an inch of water on the ground. In 30 minutes, went from half an inch of water to 2 feet of water.
Yep.
It was
Sounds
the
like an angry
craziest.
cloud.
Yeah.
It was the craziest shit I've ever seen. So
Sure, we call them a cloudburst.
we rode it out, and we waited, and our GF shows up, and he calls me and my buddy Will over. We do everything at work together, basically. He pulls me and Will over to the side in front of all the other employees on our crew, and he says, Will, you and Morgan are getting a separate hotel to y'allself with king size rooms, because y'all are the only two adults on our crew that I can trust to not do some stupid shit while we're out here, because the rest of them are all young and they want to party and drink and do a bunch of dumb shit in these hotels. And the rest of them are at a different hotel, and they're like 2 to a room right now, and the GF's down there keeping an eye on them. So he separated me and Will to this hotel with our own rooms.
That's bad when you got a babysit.
Because
I was about to say the same
yeah, that's
thing.
what I was
I used
fixing
to
to say,
hate.
because me and Will don't have to be fucking babysat while we're here.
I used to hate babysitting.
And we got up this morning at 7. He told us just to hang out in the lobby this morning. He told us that last night. He said, just hang out in the lobby tomorrow morning. So we go down to the lobby and we called him and we couldn't get a hold of him. And I'm like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? So
maybe he's the one that he babysat.
come to find out, him and our work planner, Tanner, ended up oversleeping till like 9:30 this morning. And when we finally got a hold of him, we're like, hey, do we need to go down to the staging area? And he's like, no, just hang out in your rooms all day. So guess what?
I've
I'm getting paid 16 hours to sit around. And
my thumb up my ass.
I have been to the beach today.
Oh, you suck.
Already in the work truck. I dipped my Carolinas in the Wilmington sand and got them nice and wet and salty. I've been to the Wrightsville Beach shop today. I bought Krista like this really nice marble turtle knickknack thing, and I got another vacation sticker to go on the back window of our journey, because I made this rule that from now on, when me and Krista and the kids go on vacation somewhere, that the corresponding beach that we go to, I'm going to buy a sticker of that area. You know, you can get them in any beach shop, really.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to put it on the back window of the journey. We've already got 2 there now, one for our state of North Carolina, and then the other one's a Cape Fear sticker, because we were at the battleship a few weeks ago. And I got her that. And then I went to Hobby Lobby today.
Of course, you found a Hobby Lobby.
It's the same Hobby Lobby me and Kristen, the kids, were in when we were down here a while back ago. Actually, we stopped at 3 of them, and this is the one in Wilmington over by Chick-fil-A we went to. And you know those, Fred, you probably know as well as any of these guys do. You know when you go back there to the 10 sign areas, and
I love that.
The little letters, it's a single letter like X or T or R or whatever, and it'll look like a letter from like a different state.
Yeah.
I bought all of those to spell out extremis, and I'm actually going to put that on the display case somewhere when I get home. And I also bought some little black fuzzy dice I'm going to hang from the inside of it when I get back. But like I'm getting paid 16 hours today, overtime, to drive around in a company truck and shop and go to the fucking beach and go out and eat. Go out to eat and do whatever the fuck I want to do and not have to like do anything. Like, we're literally out here assing around right now and hanging out in the hotel. Got King of the Hill going in the background back there, and I'm just hanging out.
I remember them days.
I'm fixing to go hit up a Japanese joint across the road here in just a minute. And
yeah, I hit a little Japanese joint in Hiram called Panda Express.
Yuck.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I felt about it too.
Brad, I swear to God, you must be on most restaurants in the greater Atlanta areas. Well, the area you live in, mailing Christmas.
There he goes with the R's again.
Oh, yeah.
Area.
Josh? Hey, Josh. I really love you too.
I know.
I might have to have him and Cliff stand in front of me when I bring the pies in, Fred.
Oh,
I might have a chance to get him across.
So, the last 2 times I've been down to Wilmington as far as like storm work, this is my 3rd trip here on storm with my company.
Mm-hmm.
They brought us down here ahead of the hurricane strike because they were like, oh God, it's going to be fucking awful, and everybody's power is going to be out, and there's going to be trees everywhere for these tree gods to go cut and move and get out of the way, and blah 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 blah. This is how anticlimactic the hurricane strike was last night, despite having 2 tornadoes within a 5-mile radius of us that only lasted about 25 minutes or so.
And that was an angry cloud.
9,000 people out of power by 8 a.m. this morning, and that was it.
I forgot how
It
many
has
they
been
said there was in
so
Georgia.
docile. It has been so docile of a hurricane strike with tornadoes that there's a rumor going on that all of the tree gods are getting kicked out of Wilmington tomorrow morning to go back home.
Bye-bye. Thanks for the
So-
money.
Don't need you. Bye.
So when I get
Thanks
off,
for the money.
if this happens and I get to go home tomorrow, I'm going to take my 3-day weekend because we're off Monday for Labor Day.
Yeah,
I'm going to
boy.
go Sunday. I'm going to go Sunday and go stay in Pigeon Forge and go take my kids to Soaky Mountain.
Oh, cool.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, my big fat ass is going to come in tomorrow, take another nap, I might add. And I'll do Friday night hangout. And Saturday morning, I think we're getting up, going buy furniture. Then go buy ribs. Then hang out with y'all Saturday night. Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh, put the skids on. I forgot what this weekend is. It's college football.
Oh,
Georgia.
Lord.
Georgia plays Saturday night. Y'all may have to catch me on flip side.
You'll be commenting.
I don't know. Yeah,
You'll be. No, I remember how it was last year when the dogs were playing. You'd get in there and comment and give us game updates while everybody was building. So
yeah, but as my butt was puckered, yeah, sometimes.
well, the butt was puckered for most of the games, especially that Tennessee game last year.
Yeah, that is true.
They won by 1 point last year?
Yeah, I think it's one.
Hey, which one of you? God damn, one of you fucking stinks.
Brad Dozer said check your Instagram. He sent you a
It's
message.
probably Jeff.
Roger that. Will do, Dwayne.
So did you see the aero kit for the C9 F100, Fred?
Yeah.
The start of it?
Yep.
Oh man.
How in the hell am I going to do this?
One of these 2 dogs just let one go, and holy good God.
I can't wait to get home.
Turn on the paint booth.
That's just the way they say, thanks for feeding me good, Dad.
Christ almighty.
Either that or you ain't fed them and they licking their butt.
I said turn on the paint vent or open a window.
My windows is open, and my fucking eyes are watering.
I had a Shih Tzu. I had a Shih Tzu one time, and she would fart, and oh my God, she would draw tears to your eye, and then that little pug face look up at you and go, "Yeah, I did that." What you gonna do about it? Can you do one better than that? And then I'd fart, and she'd just look at me and go,
"See you, man."
Fucker.
Welcome back,
laying
Ted,
there.
how many time?
Laying there like, what? There's one there, and there's one on the floor down here.
They're looking at you like, what? What'd we do?
Right.
You fed us that shit.
Right?
Well, I'm back.
Yeah, one of these.
Back, Joey.
Yep, the only person more annoying than me.
Stop talking tomorrow. Rude.
All right, what am I doing?
Your internet's about to tank again, Joey.
Let's see.
Yeah. I need to reboot it. I'll be back.
Sound like Peter Frampton there.
Do you feel like
Exactly.
Oh, well, how do I sound now?
Now you sound like Joey.
More like a cat biting his ball sack.
And on that note, I'm going to reboot.
Fred,
You need
it's
a
a good
faster
thing
hamster
Amanda's
for your
taking a nap.
internet.
Do what?
Yeah, no doubt. He's
I
feeling the
said,
sweat drop.
Fred, it's a good thing Amanda's taking a nap.
Yeah. Ted,
So
I get Ted. There'll be an extra kid at Acme if you'll go in there and just give her something slip or something else to go back to sleep. So
I told you guys that we're contracted through Duke Energy, right?
I'm gonna mute my mic. I gotta turn the Ziz wheel on.
Show you guys a little something right here. Show you how the authority at Duke Energy works. Throw me up there on the big screen, Mr. Terry. So
I got a cousin that works for Duke Energy.
So these dudes right here, you don't have to worry about those because those are all your linemen. Those are the guys that actually go out and do some work.
Yeah, those are the assholes that tried to tell me that my internet or my computer that I built and my Cat 5 wire was the problem. Yeah.
Okay.
I told a squirrel to go back up the fucking pole.
These are the guys you don't really have to worry about. That row right there, I'm gonna keep this short for you guys. Cocksuckers. Cocksuckers. More cocksuckers. Oh, wait, there's another cocksucker back there at the back. Let me see. Oh, guess what, guys? More cocksuckers right there.
Let me guess, you found Bud Light cans around their truck.
Oh, God, dude. No. They've been drinking like, dude, I thought when we got here that all the tree guys were going to be the ones that were getting drunk. When me and Will rolled in this motherfucker alone last night, mind you, because like I said, our GF sent us to our own hotel because we're the only two adults who are mature. Every fucking one of those Duke guys downstairs had Bud Light. Every one of them.
Oh my God.
And I just walked by like, really?
Did you go by there and go, I need to see your man card?
Yeah.
Or better yet, give me your man card.
Well, the wives
They're
are drinking
White
White Claw.
Budweiser. If they're drinking Budweiser at all, they don't deserve a name.
See you, Cliff.
They don't deserve a human card. A beer that's pissed.
God.
Hey, Josh, you probably found some White Claws out there as well.
Tainted lyric video when he's talking about basic white bitches and how they drank 13 White Claws and still don't feel anything.
I walked by a guy at a racetrack drinking, and I was like, Jesus Christ, you need to go to the women's restroom from now on. He did not think it was funny.
Anytime we go somewhere and we start dealing with linemen and they start talking shit to us and stuff because they make a lot more money than we do, I just tell them, like, look, dude, the only reason you became a lineman is because you can't handle fucking tree work. Point blank. There,
exactly, Juarez. And I had some asshole tell me it was the stuff in my house, i.e., my wiring that I ran personally, brand fucking new, and my Cat 5 line for my internet and the computer I built. And then they come up on me telling me it's my shit. I told him to get back up his fucking pole and fix his shit. And guess what? 10 minutes later, all my shit was working just fine.
Yeah, they tried to tell us that shit.
You don't tell me
internet.
I'm wrong when you're wrong. Flat out, I don't care who you are. I have spent 30 of my 55 years having male human beings tell me that I'm wrong when I'm not fucking wrong. And it's a very dangerous place to be.
We had them Comcast guys come out here and kept telling us, oh, it's in your stuff, it's in your stuff, it's in your stuff. Finally, they come out here and they tried that shit one more time. And I was like, yank all this shit out of here. Take it with you. We don't want it no more. We want to. And anyhow, it took a regional manager to come out here and figure out what was wrong. And it wasn't in my stuff. It wasn't at the little thing out here in my yard. It was about 2 miles up the road at one of their substations.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Corey.
And let me knock on wood. We ain't had a bit of problem ever since.
Well, I'll tell you, Duke is pretty good
Dream big.
about their stuff.
Not 25 years ago, it wasn't.
Duke is pretty good about their stuff. Frontier up here are the ones you got to watch as far as like the communications companies.
Yeah, they're the phone
Frontier,
company, right?
Frontier over there where I live on the other side of the state has gotten so bad, even at maintenance on their own utility hardware, that when Duke Energy comes in to do a pole replacement, they don't even bother taking Frontier shit off their poles and rehanging it for them. What Duke will come in and do now is they'll go up there in a bucket and they'll remove all of their hardware off the old pole.
And leave
They'll
it
take
hanging.
a chainsaw and they will cut the fucking pole off right above the phone line and then go down about 3 feet away or 4 feet away from the old pole, send an auger in the ground, re-drill a new hole, set a new pole with all the hardware on it, and rehang their shit on a brand new pole and make Frontier deal with their own stuff. And then they were like, oh, well, Frontier's fixing to lose a contract with Duke to use their right-of-ways. They're going to roll Verizon back in here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, fucking Verizon is as big a joke as an internet company as Frontier is.
We got Spectrum here.
I've been with Verizon with my cell service since they were an itty bitty baby company, and I have never ever had a problem with any of
No.
them.
Hey, no. Their cell phone service and their internet service
Middle of a sentence.
Their internet service is trash. Their phone service is okay. Them wanting to charge people
Again,
$1,300,
like I was
$1,400
saying,
bill.
middle of a sentence, they should never have even attempted internet. There's too many companies out there. There's just so much crap out there. It's unbelievable. What they need to do is get everything to where it actually works at a reasonable speed for everyone,
and leave it the fuck
and
alone.
leave it the fuck alone. Exactly. Because like with Comcast, Xfinity, whatever the fuck they're calling themselves these days, they will.
There you go.
They will have their shit'll work perfect for a week,
and then it goes right to shit.
It goes to hell. It literally, it'll like sprinkle. It'll rain a tiny bit, and the next day the internet sucks. And they try to blame it on everything they can. But what they're doing is they're throttling it.
Yeah, they're throttling
when
it.
you can go to the house next door that's on the same fucking line that's paying for the same service, and their internet's running like a scalded cat.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah, no.
Well, that's like where I live. In Robbinsville, North Carolina, your primary internet contractor there is Frontier, and the fastest internet speeds I've ever seen in Robbinsville was about 12.6 to 12.8 megs down. That's horrible. Like that's horrible. You can't even stream a YouTube video off that half the time.
Yeah.
My house.
Shit,
my house.
As well just plug into your telephone line.
I'm on Zito Media, which is a combination of fiber and coax. And I'm on their slowest package to save money because I don't really need anything over what I've got. And it's 200 megs down. And on my Xbox, anytime you download something on an Xbox, it gives you a DNR or a DNS, which is a detailed network statistic. And in the DNS, it will show me how fast the internet's running. Their advertised package of 200 megs down, which costs me about $70 a month, is actually more like 255 to 265 megs down. It hauls ass. Like, it's crazy.
In the top on the right.
See you, East Coast. Appreciate you tuning in here.
There's enough left for you guys, and then there's a bowl below it or above it, whichever way I stacked it. It's just noodles and veggies.
I checked my internet speed last night. I got 488 meg download, 21.7 upload.
Yeah, my upload sits in like the 15 to 20 range. But my
Okay.
download's 200. They've got packages. They've got packages with Zito, the company that I go through that go all the way up to like 400 or 500 down or something like that.
Yeah, well, I'm paying for 400, but the Spectrum, they told me that they upgraded it to 5.
Yeah.
At no extra charge. Because
I've got
I've had it for like 3 years.
I've got a new hire that just started here about 2 weeks ago, and he's got the mobile Starlink internet, and he said it's pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Corey, you're at 400. Yeah, well, that's the reason why I got
What's it
that
costing
package.
him?
It's because my son, that stays here with me, he runs, his PlayStation all the time and his computer and everything else. But he's got all his stuff hardwired in, where I use, Wi-Fi to run mine. And except for my PlayStation I got in the living room, that's hardwired in.
Fred Henry.
That's my name. Don't wear it up.
Is that a second model kit on your table that I'm seeing?
Damn, your eyes are good. Yes, it is.
Damn.
And you, senior, go ahead and tell him what it is.
Well, I'm going to guess.
Kit.
Oh, God.
I swear to God, it's a snap kit.
The legend.
I know exactly which one it is.
Which
That's
one?
the OBS. That's the OBS Chevy 454 dually, ain't it?
Uh-huh. And from AMT. Yep.
I figured.
Curbside. Yep.
See what name he's got signed in on?
Another snap kit.
Yep. And
Yeah,
guess what?
Sorry, Fred. Go ahead.
And guess what it's going to be?
Not a curbside kit, I'm hoping.
No, it's going to be a curbside because I'm lazy as hell right now.
I'm guessing a tow truck for that hot rod you got right there.
It's a possibility, but guess what's going to be done, though?
You're going to add a trailer hitch and put a trailer behind it so you can tow your hot rod.
It's
And
a kitchen pork chop. It's a pro street.
It's going to be a pro-streeted lowrider.
Oh, Lord. Hey, whatever works.
And it'll be painted peppy red.
Seeing how it took me an hour to cut the fucking front fender out of it just a minute ago. So
that's about what I
Look,
paid.
if you're going to go through all this work, Fred, just go ahead and get you some square stock and build a chassis for it.
no, I ain't got that kind of time.
Oh, come on now.
No.
In St. Louis area.
This one right here, this little red one right here, that's what I told him earlier. I told Senior, I said, I got to take a break from this thing for a little bit. So I went and drug this one out. And
hang on just a second.
I was just like, man, I'm going to do something to this, but I need something kind of low key right now. And
So,
this is gonna
Josh,
be it.
so somebody came and told us that Ford came out with heated taillights on their rigs now, so that you have somewhere to keep your hands and feet warm when you're waiting for the tow truck.
That's funny. What do you drive?
BMW and a Ford on occasion. Okay, a lot of times a Ford for work.
Oh, okay.
They come with a brand new pair of shoes.
I'm definitely getting hung from the friggin' top of the building now.
Uh-huh.
Hey, how many miles does your BMW have?
Not as much as I'd like it to have.
What?
It's only got 125,000 on it.
All right. How many miles does didn't you say you have another vehicle?
Yeah, I got a Ford. That thing's got, Jesus Christ, I don't even know if the odometer's working. I can say one thing. It can take a licking, though. It took off and ran into a guard railing on its own.
My ex could too, but that's beside the point.
I've got a Crown Vic going on 271,000 miles on it. Drive it every day.
And hey, Daniel, don't worry. They're going to have you in like a little jumpsuit on my chest to hold you up while you're up there with me.
You know what I'm going to start saying? You know what I'm going to start saying, though, every time somebody brings up Ford, because I'm an everything kind of guy. I love them all. But Chevrolet and Dodge did just sell out to the government. They did.
Again,
Dodge is dropping the Charger and Challenger with V8s, and next year is the last year of the Camaro.
Yep.
Ford's like, you know what? Here's a brand new Mustang with 500 horsepower. Here's a brand new Mustang with a manual. Here's a brand new Mustang with a V8. Oh, and to kick Dodge and Chevy in the face one more time on their way out, we're going to sell a $300,000 Mustang road legal race car with 800 horsepower. It's basically a GT3 class car for the road. And they're targeting a sub 7-minute lap at the Nürburgring, which should be pretty cool to watch. What a way to kick Dodge and Chevy on their way down.
Yeah, right in the ball sack.
While they sell out to the government for these electric freaking contracts and stuff. Ford's Lightning sales are trash right now because those trucks can't even tow a 2,000-pound aluminum trailer further than 300 miles without running out of charge.
They're going to call the new electric cars the Biden mobile.
And Chevy and Dodge ain't doing no better than that. Hell, a Mustang Mach-E can't go 500 miles without running out of charge. And it takes them 2 hours to recharge it.
Instead of General Motors, government motors, what Kevin Smith said. That's cool. That's
That's about right. And the part that's really dumb is to create said vehicles creates more damage for the fucking environment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still GM.
Like, yeah, I'll go electric when somebody else buys me one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
You'll like this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's just like all them little pew pews in my closet over here. They can have when they pry my cold dead fingers out.
Amen.
Right.
I don't think that electric powertrain in vehicles is where it needs to be yet. I don't think that electric vehicles will ever replace a combustion engine. There's no possible way that it will do it on its own, because if it could, Elon Musk would have figured this shit out by now. And even the Teslas,
somebody would have figured it out before him.
Yeah, they have. He's figured it out, and the government's figured it out to pay him off to keep him quiet for a while. So
yeah, even Tesla.
That's why he's a gazillionaire.
Even Tesla, with all of their resources and all of these great electrical inventions that they've created, have still failed miserably to replace the combustion engine. Now, do I think that a hybrid powertrain is the way to go? Mm-hmm. Absolutely, because you can use the two of them together to work out the issues each of them have individually. Like,
as long as he can keep the batteries from exploding.
Why doesn't, I got to thinking about this on the way up here yesterday. There are hypercars now, hybrid hypercars now with 1,000 horsepower that use the electric engines on board, not only to add power, but to fill in power gaps where, say, turbochargers lack, to help the cars build power faster and stuff like that. I got to thinking, these big diesel pickups that we have now, like the F-450s, the Cummins, the Duramax truck, I wonder how long it's going to be before one of these companies develops that engine with some kind of hybrid generator on board with it to create a new diesel that can efficiently make 800 horsepower, 3,000 foot-pounds of torque. Your towing goes up from, what is it, Fred, on a Cummins, like 35,000, 40,000 pounds to 50 or 55,000 pounds.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Yeah, and still
that's
make
ridiculous.
them affordable.
Yeah, sure, these trucks now are $120,000, but you're getting paid a lot more these days than you were even 5-6 years ago.
I can tell you how to
spend that kind of money on a car.
I can tell you how to cure. I can tell you how to cure about half of that. I need to go about 50 miles north of Richmond, Virginia, and take about half of them fuckers' hands out of the pockets of big companies, and that's a start.
As far as powering cars, the safest and most truthful clean energy you could use is hydrogen. Now they need to find a way to make it safe.
Yeah, I agree with Jeff on that. Yeah, hydrogen. Yeah,
And your internal combustion engines will stay the same. It just drops water instead of anything else.
But if they was to start that right there, go 50 miles up north of Richmond and get about half them hands out of Big Money's pocket, that'd be a start, because that's where it all starts at. Because I tell you what, you can put $1 million in my hand right now, and I'll tell you I'm a furry goat, because that's the biggest lie on earth. I'm not a furry goat, but for $1 million, I tell you that all day long. But that's what's happening up there, about 50 miles north of Richmond.
That Oliver Anthony guy, the one that wrote that song, "The Rich Men North of Richmond,"
he hit the nail on the head.
Could not have said it better.
Right. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people that was good-hearted starting off, and when they got up there, as soon as they got their taste on big money, big companies, they went out the window.
What's that saying go? Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You look back at our founding fathers. That look at some of the things that Ben Franklin said, Thomas Jefferson said, and you know what? It's coming to light now, because that's what we need to go. Something needs to happen. It needs to happen quick. It needs to start off with that.
Wow.
That dimension warped fucker, and that whatever that thing is he's got behind him. I mean, it's.
If you want to know the future, just go watch The Simpsons.
Yeah. Anyhow, y'all done got me wound up. So I'm fixing to go in here, and I'm gonna chase Vicky around the living room a little bit, and probably fall back asleep. So
Freddie, if you hit the Marietta Diner, find out if they sell full pies.
Who?
Just tell the truth, Pappy. You're going to chase her out of your recliner so you can get back in it.
Right.
Yep, with his milk and cookies.
Jeff, we ain't got no. We got milk. I don't know if we got any damn cookies. I guarantee you that.
I got cookies.
I think I got some graham crackers. I might go in and grab a few graham crackers. I need something.
I got some chip cookies.
What am I going to Marietta Diner for, Jeff? I know you want me to go to Marietta Diner. It ain't gonna happen this weekend.
No, when you go, find out if they sell whole cakes or whole pies.
Oh yeah, they do. They do.
Okay,
I can tell you that.
$125.
Japanese joint up.
Yeah. I was fixing to say they're higher than Eagle Pussy, but good God Almighty, they're good. They're worth every penny.
If they're $125 a pie, I ain't sharing.
For $10 a slice, I'd say the cost you a bit of $100.
Did I tell you about that?
What?
Later, David.
I appreciate
we were coming up the highway yesterday on our way here, and a buddy of mine in the back seat goes, "Hey Morgan, there's a damn adult superstore on the side of the highway down here. An adult superstore." And he Googled it. And
what's he gonna do? Go in there and buy a Louisville size vibrator or something? Louisville Slugger size?
We got the idea to prank call them. I went ahead and prank called them. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to repeat what I said on Terry's live, but I will if Terry wants me to. But I called him up, and the first thing I asked him, I said, "Hey man," I said, "Do y'all sell roast beef?" Hang on a minute. I got to turn the light on for this one because this one's probably going to make my dimples show. But anyways, I asked him, I said, "Do y'all sell roast beef?" And the dude kind of was like, a little, attentive. He was like, "No, we don't sell food here." I said, No. I said, "Well, your pocket pussies kind of look like roast beef." I said, "And I was wondering if y'all have a warranty on them, if I could bring one in and replace it, once I waller my old one out." And he started giggling a little bit. He said, "No, we don't sell food here." He said, "We don't do warranties on pocket pussies." And I asked him, I said, "Do y'all sell any pussy in there?" And he's like, "No, we don't sell pussy here either." I said, "No, son." I said, "Pussy as in with a B, as in butthole pussy." And this dude lost his shit and laughed so hard he started him and us in the truck. There were four of us in the truck, and then him on the other side of the phone. lost our shit so bad that we all started crying. We had to pull over to gas station so we could calm.
Oh my
I
god.
laughed
That's just
until
so
I fucking
wrong.
I laughed until I fucking cried. We had to pull over to the gas station so we could all calm down because Will got to the point where he couldn't even drive no more.
Oh god. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm fixing to get off here, but many of you, I don't know if a lot of y'all, if you're from the South, I mean, you know this guy. I know Senior, I know him, but the late great Louis Grizzard.
Oh yeah.
You know, okay, everybody. Anyhow, he wrote a column back in the. He wrote the. He was a columnist for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution newspaper here in Atlanta, but he was a comedian also, just freaking hilarious. But anyhow, he was very well known for having a couple of two or three wives, and but he was a hell of a comedian. One time, he was telling he told about his second or third wife or whatever. He said, "Let me tell you, boy," and he had a Southern accent like me too, and that's why I liked him. And he said, "Let me tell y'all something." He said, "Never go on your honeymoon to where there's a sex shop." He said, "I took my beloved bride we went and toured over in Holland and Amsterdam, which is known for their sex shops." He said, we were in the waiting on our plane in the airport, and lo and behold, what did they have there in the terminal? They had a sex shop right there while we were waiting. He said, "Well, I looked at my new bride and I was going to see what she was made out of." He said, "Honey, I'm going over there to see what they got in that thing." And she said, "That's fine. I'll sit right here. I'm not going in there with you." So he walked in there and got to looking around. He said, "I seen all kind of instruments of pleasure laying around there." I reached down and I grabbed something that resembled a black Louisville Slugger. And I proceeded to go into the door, and I looked out at my new wife and I said, "Dear, is this the one you were talking about?" This is how he said, "Never do that on your honeymoon."
I got two more things to tell you before I end mine off for tonight. Speaking of pocket pussies from a minute ago.
Oh my God.
We got back there behind this old abandoned Kmart or whatever last night, and I swear to God, there was an old nasty one laying in the parking lot. And everybody kept kicking that fucking thing at each other.
What do they do up there?
Anyways, we were getting set up to go to the hotels and stuff. And Will
took never go to Wilmington. Okay.
Will took another one of the boys back over to the bucket truck to get his bags and shit out of it so he could go to the hotel. And Will took a video of that fucking thing floating across the parking lot where it was like 2 feet of water just floating down the fucking parking lot.
Oh God.
Oh, but I was gonna tell y'all, I got another job offer earlier.
Wait a minute, we've been talking about a sex shop for the last 10 minutes now. Hold on.
No, this ain't no sex shop. No, this ain't no sex shop.
Thank God.
My Uncle Tommy called me this morning and offered me a job starting in September. One of their lead guys at the landfill in Ball Ground is leaving, and
Ball Ground, Georgia?
Yeah. My Uncle Tommy wants me to take the job. So he asked me what I was making an hour now, and I told him. He said, "Let me call my boss and talk to him." He said, "And I'll call you back." He called me a couple hours ago, and he said, my boss said that he can start you out making what you make now at your current company, and you'll be able to move up and make more. So
cool.
I've got to go home and talk to Krista and see if she wants to move to somewhere around Ball Ground or Marietta or wherever. So there's
if you move down here, it ain't Marietta, it's Marietta.
So there's a chance there, Fred, we might end up on top of y'all at some point down there.
Hey, there's a house right here beside of us. It's runnable.
How much is it a month?
I don't know. I know the
Go
fucking
find out.
grass. I know the fucking grass needs to be cut in it because whoever bought it ain't cutting the grass yet.
Well, go tell the damn HOA people or the landlord that I'll come down there and cut it if they let me stay there.
Guess what? We got a new HOA. We got it in the mail the other day. They said they introduced themselves, and I'm just like, y'all better
They
be
work
on
it
top
up?
of you. I don't know yet.
Yeah, Josh, you said you were going to be on top of Fred. Just didn't sound right. Brian might get jealous.
You're still
Hey,
hanging.
look,
We're still hanging you by the railing. So
don't be jealous.
By his ankles.
Don't be jealous.
Video.
Don't be jealous because you can't see nobody on your lap. That big ass nose in front of your eyes.
All right, boys and girls, it is milk and crackers
Love you,
time.
Love you too, Josh. I'm just not sure I want to be in public with you and Miguel at the same time. No.
Appreciate stopping in, Pat.
Oh, you ain't seen shit yet.
Enjoyed it, Senior.
Good night, Pappy.
But I'm
we'll
gonna hop
see,
out too, guys. I'm gonna go get some dinner and all that fun
See
jazz.
you.
So it's
Stay
good
out.
getting to hang out with y'all for a bit.
Stay out of the that place over. It's red. If it's
Yeah.
a red light, stay out of it.
Hey, look, there is one of those like a quarter of a mile from here, and I know that a bunch of the guys at the other hotel are loading up to go over there later.
Oh my god!
No, my wife would murder me. So
You been to one shoe show, you been to all of them.
yeah. So
All right, y'all
talk to
behave.
you guys later.
Catch y'all tomorrow night.
All right, see you, Fred.
See you guys.
Ooh.
You're wrong.
Ooh.
I'm probably going to drop out as well, guys and girls.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm thinking about ending it anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got to get going. I got to travel up to Michigan tomorrow.
You all,
Yep.
I said when I come on here that I probably wouldn't go very long tonight because of my breathing.
You know, the ironic part, Mark, is them two kids you mentioned earlier, the 59 El Camino and the Empower, he actually had them both.
Well, that's what I'm working on right now.
man.
is The El Camino.
It was that box had the three different ones. It's a reproduction box anyway. So,
Oh,
but he does ship. I mean, literally it'll go from him to
See you,
Burlington,
Stephen.
Montreal, up and then over to you guys.
yeah.
Or if you buy them, I can just pick them up, and then if Steve comes down for the Classic Plastic Show, I can just hand them to him right off as a gift and send them right to you.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see what goes on. You guys have a great night and girls.
Appreciate you coming on, Mark.
Yeah, have a good night.
Have a good one. See you.
Yep, I'm gonna call it a night myself. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
All right, Ted.
All right. Appreciate it, Ted.
Yeah, we'll see you.
And Senior, here's the best part of that. That he actually had two friggin' re-releases of your favorite kit. I almost said, well, if I get one, I need some bottle rockets to go with it. The Senior would kill me.
Ooh.
Alrighty, I'm out of here too. Later, all.
All right.
All right. See you, Marcy.
Senior, Bob, you
Appreciate
guys
it.
have a great one.
All right.
And hopefully
Cheers.
we'll see you Saturday night, sir.
Bye.
All right, well, Terry, you take care of yourself and get.
All right. Appreciate it, Bob.
Good night, everybody.
Everybody else in the chat. Kevin, I think you already left. Jess, Little Man, Deep Junk, Mark Jones, all of you. I really appreciate y'all tuning in here tonight. But we'll call it quits for tonight. I'll see y'all on the next one, maybe. I'm still around. Bye, everybody.